Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits and leave the rest out. Okay, we have the Frog, cleaning house, emotional baggage with truth. Someone's finally seeing the light of day, understanding themselves a little more better. Also, their role that they played in the situation. I wonder if you are happy without me. I couldn't let you get close to me here. So, yeah, someone's definitely thinking about you and wondering, what could have happened if things were different. Overall energy, we have the Knight of Cups. This is about an emotional love offer, expressing one's emotions as well as addressing emotional baggage, okay? So let's see what's going on in your situation here this week. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please. Okay, we have the Fool. 10 of Pentacles, King of Cups. This is a really great week for you, Virgo. Okay, things start looking up. You feel lighter or better than ever. If you've been under a lot of stress emotionally, or you've been worried about your finances here, your home life, things are looking up. It looks like you're feeling more free, less burdened, and there is a little sweet surprise in store for you, okay? Things are going to be a lot easier as something comes about, so take it as a blessing in disguise. You may have felt like some things were just not going your way, but the universe is definitely turning a situation that was negative into something positive here. 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the Page of Swords as their energy. So they've been debating and processing things for a while. They're understanding themselves a lot better, as well as the role that they played in the situation. Something that they really didn't see in the past, how their behavior really affected people in general. So this is a much bigger issue than just this connection. And I do see that they're addressing their ego. Some things that they do or say are because of how they feel about themselves inside. And they go into this protective mode. And they realize that it's just not needed. In fact, it hurts their situation worse and their life, as well as romantic relationships. And you, okay? So how they affected you is something that they're really diving deep and addressing these feelings here, okay? Even though it's hard to hear, they really are trying to feel and go through all of the motions. We have 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Yeah, they feel like they pushed you too far. In fact, they've pushed you to the limit. And they're afraid that possibly they've pushed this to the breaking point, that there is no point of return. But they do have something up their sleeve here, okay, that they're thinking about and trying to come up with a plan. So let's see what's happened in the past. We have Magician, 8 of Cups, and 9 of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, this person ghosted you here. And if they didn't ghost you, I see that they really left you emotionally, and they acted as if they were better than you at times, or they were more in control of this connection than you were. They always wanted affirmations, or for you to really give of your love freely to them without getting anything in return. So what I'm seeing here is that it was all about them with the 9 of Pentacles, Magician. Something where they were the ones that were deeply to be desired, and that they always needed you to give them that energy. And if you weren't giving it, then they would detach or walk away for a period of time. Tell me with the 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. So I'm seeing for some of you, you might be in a third party here. And if that is the case, it's showing that this person needed to walk away from an environment to become independent or single here in order to do what they needed to do in this connection. But things fell through for those of you in a third party. They dropped the ball And they did not tell you this, and it's something that they deeply regret, not taking the opportunity when they had the chance, as well as taking it out on you, okay? There's something very hurtful emotionally that was said, or the way that they came across to you. And they're acknowledging this here in the past, that they're very aware of this, but they regret it at the same time, but have not spoken up about it. Tell me what the Five of Cups. And for others of you that aren't dealing with a third party, this person had some challenges on their own. They were dealing with a lot of things that they have not addressed about themselves, and how they treat people and how they do things. Very black and white type of thinking. So I see that somebody was very closed-minded, and they tended to look at things only one way, but unfortunately it was mostly geared towards their way. So anything that benefited them, that's what they were focused on, and that's what they would put their energy into. If you did not conform to that, then they would just leave you hanging there in limbo. And then when they needed you again, or they would try to tap into that energy, that's when they would communicate or come see you here. But I see that worries were always an issue here. This person was stressed out, and this is for most of you here, about finances as well as responsibilities, feeling like they need to be the one that does have everything, or everything in order in their life financially, in order to push on that persona that they are to be looked up to, that they are to be desired. And they felt like they weren't at that point in their life yet. So they were putting on this facade that they are, but the truth of the matter was, if they were to get into the connection with you and give fully and commit, they would be found out that they didn't have their life in order, okay? And it doesn't have to just be financial here. There's something in their life they feel like is not to where it should be at this point. Some with the Magician. We have King of Wands. And the Strength card, yeah, they would be very passionate. I mean, this person has a passion for you. The chemistry is strong, magnetic. But then when it came to matters of the heart, or really, reciprocating love, they would not do that. They would detach. And a lot of times they would just run away. Sometimes you didn't know when they were returning. And I see that for a majority of you, this person ghosted you a lot. If not this last time, for a long time. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so also it's showing me that they tried to cause confusion here. They tried to create an energy where you should never know what's really going on with them. You should never really know how they feel. And they did this on purpose because they wanted to protect their heart, because they really did see that the way that they were thinking was not the best way of thinking. That in fact, they should have looked at things outside of the box, and they shouldn't always think about how they should be looked at by people. Because I'm also seeing Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. This person may have an issue as well of how people view them in general, and they always like to be looked up to. They don't like to be looked down upon, or as if they're on a lower level, whatever that means to them. If it's financial or something that they're always viewing as superior. But their mentality, it's showing me, is not very grounded, because they find, worth or value in money or other things, material gain, whatever it is. They don't see the value in love in general, and that's really all you need, is to have a support system and someone on your side, and that's priceless versus material wealth here. Tell me the Seven of Cups. Devil, Two of Swords. They're standing firm the whole time. I'm not doing it because I have to be at a certain point in my life, or I have to have this specific thing. So it's going to be different for everyone, what your person truly values over love. Whatever it is, that they needed to have that click before they enter a serious relationship, or they become invested into someone. Tell me the Four of Pentacles. Sun card. Yeah, it's like they were fighting off the truth. So something deep down inside of them was telling them that it's not quite right how they're thinking, right? Something's off, but they refuse to acknowledge it. They refuse to deal with it and try to learn to become a better person or better version of themselves, because we all continue to learn and grow. We are works in progress, right? And we have to have an open mind and not judge other people, as well as support others, even though they may think differently than us. So this is something that has hindered their life for a long time. There's a lot of issues here that I'm seeing that they're finally seeing the light of day. In the current moment, they're understanding now a lot more about humanity as well as empathy. Okay, so what they're about to do, we have 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords. So this person's about ready to get on their ship, okay? Finally set forth on a goal here. There's something that they've achieved that they want to put into motion in the 3D realm. And they have a plan, a strategy here in place. So if this reading's resonating with you in the extended, we're going to find out exactly what they're up to and what they're going to say to you here, Virgo, as well as the timing and the outcome. But if this is your last stop, thank you so much for joining me. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.